The University of Edinburgh's Culture Conversations, they're going to be a platform for the, I think, really important debate on how the arts can be part of the civic, emotional and economic recovery, and what we can all do to maximise benefit for as many people as possible in the future. Well, we've got a really interesting mix of people on the panel, including Fergus Linehan, who's the director of the International Festival, but also Parikh Chaudhry, who's a producer. He's from Pakistan originally, and he's worked a lot with China, and he's Akram Khan's producer. So I think we're going to have a really fascinating conversation with people involved. We've also got our Vice Principal, James Smith, Vice Principal in International, James Smith, and he'll bring his perspective into play. Do you know what I've been really trying to do is to make sure that our panelists are as diverse and wide-ranging as possible. So we've really tried to get a mix of different kinds of voices into play, and also talk about the big things. And you could say International Festival is a really big thing, but also the small things that people do in the arts. We've seen some beautiful things happening in streets on local levels, with communities coming together. We've seen lots of rainbows being painted by children all over the city. And I think all of those things need to be captured as part of this set of conversations, so that we can really think about how the arts can help get us through this period in time. I've been so lucky in the time I've been living in Scotland to be able to travel right across the country and see how incredible things happen that are stimulated and driven by beautiful projects that local people organise themselves around. And I'd love to be able to just touch on some of the things that happen, not the things that we usually read about in the papers, but things that are organised in communities that make a difference to people's lives. Over 90% of people in Scotland engage in cultural activity every year. That's a phenomenal amount of people. And I think we only hear about just the edges of everything that everyone's doing. So I'd love this set of conversations to stimulate more debate, more discussion, not just the things that we can talk about in our sessions, but I hope more people will start to tell their stories and everything that they're achieving through their work and through their lives.